Previously, we've analyzed the light layout. Now we are going to see or analyze the power layout. Here you go. Okay, as usual, we go to the legend in order to define the symbols. First, we have MCB enclosure. It is a box used to put a breaker or several breakers inside it. Since you can't fix an MCB to the wall directly, instead you can fix an enclosure and put an MCB inside it. Next symbols represent several shapes and types for power sockets. However, all of them are single phase because all have 3 pins only: live, neutral, and earth. Next is a junction box with 20 ampere double pole switch. I will explain it during analyzing, don't worry. Actually, we can't wire or connect all power sockets into one circuit breaker. Instead, we must divide all power sockets into groups, as well as we've done in the light layout. Let's see this room and this room. In each room, there are a twin power socket, single power socket, junction box with 20 ampere double pole switch. Well, the junction box and the double pole switch are used for AC, while the other power sockets are used for general use. I mean by general use is to use these power sockets for desktop computer, printer, scanner, charge the phone, etc. Please note that when the power sockets are fixed to be used for general use, we can make loops between them without any problem, because the load in this case is not high. So it's recommended and preferred to make loops for general use power sockets. That's it. On the other hand, if the power socket or the power point is fixed for a high load equipment such as AC, boiler, freezer, water pump, and so on, in this case it's recommended and preferred not to make loops between the power sockets or the power points. That's it. Okay, let's take an example to conclude what we've discussed earlier. Look here to these power sockets starting from P25, P26, P27, P28, P29, P30. All are connected to Wi-Fi in DB P1. Wi-Fi means yellow phase, way number 5. But look carefully to this point, P17. It's connected directly to Y7. It's not connected with other point. And this what I want you to notice. Since this point, I mean P17 is fixed for AC, so we don't have to loop it with other point. Okay? The same comments for this point, P14. Yeah, you understand the principle, so you can move on and read this layout. Okay, look here, this drawing shows the junction box and the double pole switch. The main objective of using a junction box is to connect the AC wire into it, and then from the junction box to the double pole switch, because as you can see, the wires of the AC cannot reach the double pole switch. So we need to use a junction box. That's it. So we use a junction box as a helper. Okay. By the way, there are three power DBs for this project. The files are attached, so please download it and study it alone. Well, this was everything for this lecture. I wish it was clear for you. See you in the next lecture. Good luck.